Hey everyone, welcome back. All right, so as you can see, I'm standing. So I just want to give you a quick update on my recovery here from my hip surgery, and also to start out, I want to do it's called beef stroganoff. It was my mom's recipe. My mom taught me how to make it, and today I just feel like some beef stroganoff. So I want to show you guys how I prepare the beef stroganoff, and then next week we're going to be making another one of my mom's favorites, which was Salisbury steaks, but with a twist. I'm doing a Salisbury steak casserole. So I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so first thing we want to do is we want to take an onion and we want to chop it up just like this. Alright, so now that we got the onions all chopped up, we'll just slide these over here to the side and we'll get our beef out. Now this is a chuck roast that I had. And this is just like the end cut of the chuck. So what I want to do is I want to make these into little medallions. And then we're going to go ahead and sear them up. You know, bite size. Like I said, my mom used to make this all the time. My dad was a butcher, so he would always get that nice choice cut of meat. And it was a treat for us when we get something like that. We're going to do it until you got about, I would say, close to maybe a pound here. Okay, so now what we want to do first is get our pan heated up here. Put about medium high. And I just have a little bit of bacon grease that I save up from when I cook bacon. And I'm going to do about a tablespoon. Maybe a little bit more. Because you can. Just like that. Let that get in there and soften up. Gives a little bit of extra flavor. Alright. Take those onions that you chopped up. Drop them right in there first. And this, once you get this dough, and this comes together so fast. I think that's kind of why my mom liked this dinner, because once you get everything cut and chopped up and ready to go, it really comes together really fast. All right. Let those onions get a little happy. Now, I'm not going to be adding any salt and pepper until everything is done. And you just add the salt and pepper to taste. Like I said, this was a meal for like like the weekend or something, and everyone was going to be home. And this dinner lasts 3-4 days. Leftovers were great. Like I said, it's really simple. And I have over here in the other pot, I'll let you guys see. In the other pot over here, I have some the Bowtie Noodles. I got them cooking up over there. Let those onions get all nice and happy. You guys do me a favor. What kind of childhood memory do you have of cooking that your mom or dad made for you for like dinners and breakfasts and all that? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. All right, so our onions are getting happy in here. Now you know what's coming next. Okay, that's right. Got a little bit of garlic, because I love my garlic. About a tablespoon. Again, garlic is optional. You don't have to put it in there. I love my garlic. Make a little hole here in the middle. And take that beef and lay it right in there. You'll see a couple of fatty pieces in there. Don't worry about it. That fat's going to break down and just add a little bit of flavor. You need the fat because the next ingredient is going to help thicken everything up, which is some flour. So you want that fat to break down and render down. Make that flour all nice and happy. Now traditionally, like I said, they'll use strips, but in my house, my dad would come home with a chuck, and he'd come home in cubes like this, chuck cubes, and they were just as good. And boy, were they tender. All right. Get them a little brown. And when we come back, we'll show you the next part. Alrighty, so now we got a little bit of brown on the beef. Now, you want to use a tablespoon, and you just want to sprinkle the flour around. I'm going to get about 2 tablespoons. Just sprinkle that around and then mix it through. Let that flour get cooked in there. And so far, you can see how simple it's been. We've only used 3 ingredients so far: onion, garlic, and the beef. And of course, a little bit of the bacon fat to cook everything in. And that's been it. Very simple, quick, and easy meal, but oh, so delicious. Okay. Now, we're going to let that sit in the pan just like that for a few more minutes. Make sure that you don't see any more flour. If you see any flour, keep on mixing until you don't see any more flour. And of course, I got Mom here right now, so she's definitely going to be supervising me. And if I screw up on anything, she's going to be letting me know it.
Oh, not me.
Yeah, not her, right? That's why 3 of our frying pans have big dents in them. Nah, I'm just joking. She's never hit me with a frying pan. That she'll admit to. As far as my surgery goes, guys, I'm doing really good. Exercising more, getting out there and walking. Definitely something that I never went through before.
Thank you all for your best wishes.
Yes, thank you all for the best wishes. We appreciate it. Alrighty. Well, we've had this covered for about 10 minutes. Now, what's nice is, like I said, that fat that was in there has rendered down. And it's giving us a little bit of gravy, not much. And now, the next ingredient. I have here 1 cup of milk. Mix that in there. Now be careful because you're putting this into a hot pan and it's liquid. Try to mix in there the best you can because you want this to gravy up. And you'll start seeing it getting thick. Scrape the bottom of the pan a little bit. Now, if it looks like there's not enough in there, you can always add more. All right, now to that, I have here sour cream. And this is about 1 cup of sour cream. And that's going to give it that sweet and sour taste to it. It's got a little bit of acidity in it. And it's going to help break down that steak even more. Going to make it nice and tender. And oh, so good. All right. Mix it in there again. Mix it in there slow. You don't want to go too fast because if you do that, you'll have it all over your stove. Right. As you can see, the gravy is already starting to get thick in there, which is what you're looking for. And the pan's already starting to deglaze, so that's good. You know, all those nice happy juices coming out of there. This look like we got enough liquid in there for right now. We'll go ahead and put this on a low simmer. And we're going to let this simmer for about 25-30 minutes. 25 minutes. Let that little bit of moisture run off of there. And it is getting nice and thick. Everything is nice and coated now. I went ahead and drained those Bowtie noodles. So we just go ahead and just add them right on in and fold them in. Said one pan meal and oh so good. And I already checked for salt and pepper, and I really don't really need any. Now you can add salt and pepper to taste if you want to, but between the sour cream and the milk and the garlic and the onions, you got plenty of flavor going on. I don't need any salt and pepper, but you can add salt and pepper to it. It's not going to hurt it. But go ahead and fold these in just like so. Cover it again for another 10 minutes, and we'll go ahead and serve it up. We'll let this sit a little bit. Everything is nice and happy. It looks delicious. Go ahead and serve some of this up and get a taste test.
And this is the other picture I really love too.
But guys, this is looking really, really good. All right, got some onions in there, got the noodles in there, got some beef in there. Well, let's see how we did.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so the beef stroganoff is done. They said we used elbow. We used Bowtie noodles, garlic, onion, and some beef. Cheers. Just like Mom used to make. But can't get that opinion by myself. I had to get it from the person that actually made it. So I got a couple of bow ties. We're going to let Mom try it and get her opinion.
Delicious.
There you go. Mom tested, son approved, Mom approved. All right, guys, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and share us with your friends. Until next time, as always, God bless and happy eats.